Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I got a cool new disc from Clash. It's the Cookie and it's the Tone variant. Let's see how this flies. Now some of you might be wondering, what is the Tone variant? Well, this is kind of Clash's version of the overmold technology. Now what they're advertising Tone as is they take a firm plastic and they put it on the outside of the rim. Then they take the soft plastic and then they overmold that on top of this firm outer rim. Sounds kind of familiar. Maybe kind of like what MVP does, but it's a little different because the soft plastic does sit on top of that rim. So it is definitely a different variant. Well, you guys know I like MVP, so let's see how Clash stacks up in the overmold technology. Clash getting into the overmold technology, I really love this. First off, I gotta say, this is way more flexible than any MVP disc that I've seen before, which is kind of nice. I mean, it's kind of, wouldn't call it pop-toppy, but does have some definite give to it, which is from that soft plastic that they put on the top. And another cool thing I like too is they've worked in their name to the overmold, which is pretty cool. You know, MVP likes to put it on the bottom, but I think that's kind of unique how they put it on the top here. All right, here we go, Tone. Let's throw it. Oh, I'm digging that. Okay, so the numbers on the Cookie are 7502. I'm really digging those numbers. That's kind of similar to like a Vodum, which is one of my favorite discs to throw. A disc with those speeds is just a workhorse in your bag. So if you guys don't have a disc that has numbers similar to this, you got to pick one up. Most confusing thing for me is every time I pick this up, I keep thinking the name of the disc is the Tone, but it's not. That's just the technology. All right, Cookie, you flew pretty good with a little bit of a tailwind. Now we're going into a slight headwind. Let's see how it holds up. Oh yes, great flyer into the headwind too. Check that out. Nice. Man, I really appreciate it when disc golf companies kind of go out of the box. They think out of the box, do something creative. Really digging this Tone technology so far. This disc definitely has some stability, so I think we can trust this on an Anhyzer. Should be able to fight out. So here we go. Let's do a little Anhyzer shots with the Cookie. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm loving that. Yeah, Cookie. Wow, that thing went far too. All right guys, I'm a kid that grew up in the 90s, so it's hard for me to think of a disc named Tone without thinking of one of my favorite 90s artists, which is Tone Loc. Wild thing, baby. This is nice. All right, now we're going back in the headwind. A little Anhyzer shot. Does it have the stability to fight out of that headwind? Yeah, check that out. Wow. Huh. All right, guys, this thing is flying pretty good. I don't know if it's gonna bump out my Vodum, but man, this is a great flyer. We've done flat, we've done Anhyzer. Now it's time to close out with some Hyzer shots. I feel like this thing should shine on these Hyzers for sure. Yep, holding it the whole way. Get around that pole. Yeah, bam. All right, so that pole is about 250, and I'm pretending like the basket is about 300 behind that pole. You can see how it did such a great job of going around that pole and parking it close to my imaginary basket. Good job. Okay, headwind is kicked up to about 15 miles an hour, so real quick, let's go ahead and throw this on a Hyzer, and then we're gonna close this out. Oh, look at that. Even got a little flip up, held the Hyzer. Wow, that's great. Hey, if you're ever on the course and you're throwing into a headwind, you want to have a nice, stable disc that you can trust in the headwind. If you throw anything flippy, who knows where it's going to go. This thing's definitely got the stability to go into a headwind for sure. All right, guys, closing this out. The Cookie in Tone plastic. I got to tell you, I love discs that have a little bit of give to it with lots of grip. This has got it for sure. And having that overmold technology with the stiffness being on the outside is perfect too. Comes out of your hand nice and clean, and it's definitely flying true to form, getting lots of really good distance. So Clash, this Tone thing that you guys got going on, I'm digging it. In fact, Clash, if you want me to test out some other Tone discs, let me know. I'm really digging this. All right, guys, if you're looking to get some of these discs, you know where to go. Use my code, save 10%. All right, until I see you guys next time, peace out.